working for county. I don't.
They send it out on email. Well, it's right, it's shared, you need.
Yeah, it's one
It's
thing.
not,
I was just,
I think we have one item.
yeah, I was expecting one here. And I'm such a slacker. That's not on tape. Thank you. She's already mad at me.
Hello?
Are we waiting on Jeff? Do we know if he's coming? Okay, cool. We got enough to go ahead and start. So we are after 6 o'clock. If it's okay with everybody, we'll go ahead and bring the meeting to order. Cool, awesome. So first order of business will be the approval of the agenda. Somebody like to make a motion to
I move we approve the agenda.
A second.
second, all in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. So we will go forward. We are also going to be approving the minutes of the February 1st meeting. Can I have somebody that would make a motion on that, please?
I move the approval of the minutes from the February 1st meeting.
I'll second that.
Awesome. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Cool. So now we're at the point public comment. This section of time is just for people who might want to speak on something other than what the one agenda item is. Is that anybody in this room currently?
There's one person in the Zoom, so I'm gonna ask them if that's.
Perfect. Please do.
Hello? It's working?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Were you here for the new business rezoning or public comment?
For the rezoning and public comment for the property.
So if it's about the same property, you have to speak of one or the other. You can't speak about both. It's all about, if it's all, they're comments about this rezoning.
Well, I guess my concern is to hear more information about it. There's no information provided about what it's gonna be, so.
And
That's,
that's part, the property owner will be here to talk about that as well.
okay.
All right, so go, we'll come back to you after they present, see if you have any follow-up questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
We'll let them make the presentation and we'll let you follow up if you have any questions after that.
Okay, perfect.
We all good, Ryan?
Yes.
Cool, awesome. So with that being said, we will close the public comment section. And we will move forward with the new business. Sorry, I'm flipping through my sheets, y'all. Awesome. So our order of business tonight is a rezoning. The property address is 99999 Elk Mountain Road. Adrian, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So the applicant is under contract to purchase this property. It's located on Elk Mountain Road behind the water department, the water authority. And it is currently zoned R7. It is currently zoned community shopping. And they want to develop it in a residential use, which is not allowed in that district. So they're requesting a rezoning to R7, which is matches the zoning across the street, which is also R7, so which is why they chose that designation. They do have permission, permission from the property owner to request this rezoning since they don't outright own it quite yet. And staff recommends approval of the rezoning based on the consistency with the comprehensive plan as is provided to you in your memo that you received in your packet.
I have a question. okay to ask?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this the Sourwood Inn property that we, no, it's different. Okay.
This is on Elk Mountain Road behind the Water Authority building.
So right up here by at the stoplight.
Oh, this Silk Mountain,
Yeah.
not the other one.
Take a
Okay.
right and
Okay.
then
I thought, okay.
right there. Okay, is anybody here on behalf of the project? Cool, we're gonna go ahead and let you speak first. You're the person that wants to get the rezone?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. We'll let you speak first. And then we'll let the public, if there's anybody in the public that wants to speak, we'll let them go after you.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Want me to talk right now?
Yeah, let's do it. Tell us what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so I'm trying to purchase this property and rezone it to residential. It's the address is 99999 Elk Mountain Road, but it's not on Elk Mountain Road.
Right.
It's off Locust Street and Mulberry. And all three adjacent streets are zoned residential. And I'm interested in buying the property, subdividing it into two, and building single family houses.
And that's tract B on here, correct?
Tract B, yeah.
Okay. Does anybody got any questions for?
Can you comment on the type of single family housing you're thinking of buying, or not buying, but creating?
Like in terms of size or
Well, price range especially.
price range on the market, I mean, if it's done in a year or two, I don't know how the market will
Are
change,
you
but
planning to sell them now?
I am planning to keep one and build it for myself.
Okay,
And the other one, probably for sale.
and the size then would be about what?
The size of the homes,
Mhm.
I am guessing around 17 to 1800 square feet.
Okay.
So somewhere in that area. And well, that's my wife right there. We've been living in Woodfin for like what, 4 years already? Originally from the Weaverville side,
Okay,
and she's been from South Asheville. We just love the Woodfin area and we want to take one of those properties and build a home.
well, that's great. We're obviously very interested in more affordable housing, so that's why I'm asking the questions about the price.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could say how much it would cost, but you know, if I built, you know, in a year or two, I couldn't tell you how much they'd be worth.
And will both driveways come off of Locust Street?
The plans are for. Is Locust Street the one in front?
It's the
Oh.
one that runs up to the driveway of that two-story frame, kind of the upper parking lot. Of the,
Okay.
so
down-
it's the one opposite of the town, of the water building. So you go up the hill, up Locust.
Yeah, so one driveway would come off of Mulberry, the other one off of Locust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I have the plat, I can show you approximately where. Would you like me to show it to you?
I'm comfortable with what, yeah. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Well,
No, I'm good.
all right, awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Thank
We're
you.
gonna open it up to public that might have a question about it or want to ask a question about it.
I'm sorry, I got a couple of things that I wanted to, or two items that I wanted to discuss. One, the rest of the neighborhood is one-story homes. I was wanted to see if owner knows if he's gonna develop it as a one-story, two-story, or three-story homes. And then my second concern is that I live on Locust Street, which is across the street from it, and actually me and my neighbor, both our sewer line runs through it, and want to make sure that the easement that we got, you know, that like with the construction, everything like that, the owner will, you know, will have to take care of it and everything, so.
Yeah, so I actually.
Will you approach the days? Sorry.
Go ahead. And Ryan, just so we have the record, I don't, did you ask him his name?
No.
The guy on
His
the,
name from Zoom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so in our due diligence, I seen the sewer lines running through the property. They're flagged with green. And we actually did our title search yesterday with our attorney, and there are no current easements on the property. So We've been trying to locate them. We went, didn't he go past 30 years? For an easement, there is no easement for those sewer lines. The private ones. Because in order for me to get sewer access, I have to tap into the sewer pipe on the bottom of the property, the bottom corner. And I believe that's where that private sewer line runs. But other than that, there is no easement on it. So if anything happens in construction, during construction or after construction, if the pipes just go bad, I don't know how old they are, I wouldn't be held responsible.
Can you
Yes,
approach the
him and his
dais?
neighbor.
Will you approach the dais?
Yeah.
Thank you. And state your name.
My name is Ellis Sadovnik. I'm the co-buyer and the realtor for this property. And what I wanted to ask the gentleman that just spoke was if his property was the one that was benefiting from these private sewer lines. And if they are, we would actually want to get in contact with him because we've been unable to find a recorded easement for these lines. And it would, so right now, according to the attorney, it's just being viewed as an encroachment. And we just want to kind of figure out what's going on with these lines before proceeding with the purchase.
So the house was built in 1960 or something like that. I'm not the original owner.
Okay,
At the time when I bought the house, the sewer line and the property owner that had it before, I guess they had an agreement or something about it, because the line just runs through it, so I don't know what to tell you, but I
whenever you,
definitely have concerns about the sewer line if it's being constructed upon, what will happen.
yeah, absolutely. And by any chance, whenever you purchased the property, did the deed have any record of an easement for those lines?
I need to double check that, but I do know that I had to replace the line, probably about 5 years ago now. And there was, I had to, the part of the line was right there at where the street meets this property. So I do know that I had to get an approval from the previous owner to do that work.
Okay, okay.
Do you have an easement for it? Is it on the deed? If it was
He
only 5
says
years
he's not
ago?
sure. You'll have to check.
I'll just stop this part of the conversation because this
Yeah,
is
we'll just have to
obviously,
reach out to him
yeah,
directly.
yeah, you guys can connect to him and try and figure that out. Let's continue with the rezoning if that's where we're looking to continue doing. Because in our opinion, whether we agree to rezone it or not, isn't going to make a difference on how that is resolved
Right.
between you guys. So
And what about the second question about how high the buildings will be?
have you done an elevation or just thought process for that?
So they're gonna be at least 1.5, because the lot is sloping and it would require a basement and 1.5 stories.
Okay,
And the lot that's on Mulberry, that one will probably either 1 or 1.5 without a basement on a crawl space.
okay, thank you.
I have one more
Yeah.
question. About how many additional homes do you think would build there?
Additional homes.
Yeah, you said you would build, I thought you were saying you would build your home, but you would build additional homes to sell.
Well, I want to subdivide the lot into 2
Uh-huh,
and build two homes, so.
only, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
That would put a home on 0.3.
okay.
Any other questions from the board? Anybody else, public comment? No? All right, well, if it's okay with everybody, let's go ahead and take a vote on it. Just need a motion
I'll motion to approve the rezoning.
and then a second.
Second.
Awesome. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so that's 4 yays. So we'll get rezoned to R7 from community. And that concludes the business that we have this evening. Anybody else got questions, comments, concerns for the town of Woodfin? Great, have an awesome night. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
I motion.
Second,
Second.
thanks, Ryan.
Do you want to get my contact information? So we'll be in touch.
Wait, like, that was so short.
Yeah, if
It's
you're,
amazing. I
if
had
the
this whole long
fearless leader would have
conversation.
ever brought